The wrath of the sun is upon you. What's going on? Right. Those cowardly overseers decided to start a war. I was on the battlefield, ripping their foul creations limb from limb. But in the end, did the Celestials bring me here? And what about that dream? The one with pointed ears spoke, and I opened my eyes. And right before me was another of those wretches, a God's fear bearer. And judging by this headache, that was no dream. Wait a minute. I lost to an overseer's puppet again? How dare they? I am Mitra, God among gods. You will know your place, mortal. This time, I'll crush you. You cannot escape me! Of High Mountain, and together we shall rain hellfire over all you hold dear! We won't stop until every trace of your existence is burned clean from this world! I'm coming for you, adversary! Servants, hear my word. It is I, he without equal, the great flame that leaves naught but ash in its wake. Your god, Mitra, has come to... Those are Tynos' underlings, but they should be sealed below the mountain. Grand Master, Chief Knight, what's the meaning of this? Show yourself. Wonderful. First, I've woken up to find an adversary right in front of me. Then I wake again, and the Celestials are nowhere to be found. After all that trouble of cleansing the mountain the last time, it's infested with Tynos' creatures again. How long have I been asleep? I've got to look into this. Just you wait, adversary. You'll get your divine punishment yet.
I'm finally here. Back to where it all began. I can only wonder if this place truly holds a way to restore the Holy Sword. But I must press on, for all those who once believed.
At least this is still here. The seal inside should still be holding strong. After all, only a third of Tynos' essence is caged up here. That, and I did make this seal myself. Now then, where did I put the key? Whoopsie. Someone left it unlocked. Good. Just like I left it. The Celestials must have forgotten this was even here. But if Tynos is still locked up, where are his pests coming from? Guess it doesn't really matter. If those minions are out anyway, there's no reason to leave the seal here. I can reclaim the power I used to create the binder. Once I've got it back, I'll never lose again. That's the stuff. One down, 2 to go. That adversary. Next time we fight, that God sphere won't save them. Oh, right. With the seal gone, it figures you'd pop out. Not like it matters, though. Don't you remember what I said before I sealed you, Tynos? You're no match for me. Weak as the day I sealed you. You can call up all the allies you want. It won't change a thing. Huh? You scheming little...
Who goes there? Are you responsible for the monsters outside? State your name and purpose.
Ah. So the Celestials are still here. Perfect timing. Perfect enough that I'll even overlook your sin of not answering my call.
Presence. You must be an apostle. There's nothing left for you here in the ruins of High Mountain. Whatever your aim, I won't allow you to sully my...
What's this now? Do you not recognize your master? I am the sun god, Mitra, your god. First, you shall tell me what's happened. Then you shall explain why no Celestials came when I called. And finally, you shall repent and offer me your undying devotion. Do so, and perhaps I will not smite you where you stand.
It can't be. You're... Mitra?
Azor is broken.
Yes. I can't recall much of what happened after Aaron whispered into my ear. But when I came to, I found the adversary collapse before me, and a shattered Azor in my grasp.
It was you.
Pardon?
You're the Celestial I possessed. Hold on. Did you just say what I thought you said? The adversary? You dare speak of that abomination in the presence of...
Forgive me. I meant no disrespect.
So if the Celestials are gone, why return to High Mountain? And why is it you carrying that sword? Explain.
Of course, my lord. I've come seeking a way to repair Azor.
Huh? Why?
As guardian of the Holy Sword, it is my duty to see Azor restored to its former glory.
You've wasted your time.
What do you mean?
No spell or blacksmith can fix that blade. Nor would it need fixing, were it in its proper place.
I don't understand.
Because you're thinking of Azor like a weapon mortals would make. In the hands of someone worthy, the sword will always be ready for battle. So quit wasting your time.
Someone worthy.
So the one who roused me is named Aaron. I have him to blame for putting me in such a bad mood so early in the morning. It seems that all sorts of upstarts have crawled out of the woodwork in my absence. More gnats to swat once I finish off Tynos and the adversary.
What is this? Is this the seal of Tynos?
It used to be.
Please, take a look at this.
At what?
There is a crack on the edge of the seal.
Impossible. I made that seal myself. Did someone other than a Celestial dare to come to High Mountain?
Yes, my lord. It was the last day that Celestials lived in this place. We were attacked by a powerful foe. As far as I know, that is the only time outsiders have come here. Though, I have been away for some time. Things may have changed.
Well, in any case, this city is a mess now.
The swarms of monsters certainly haven't been helping. I suspect they escaped through the crack.
It doesn't matter where they came from. My flames will find them all the same. Anyway, I understand what's going on here now. You're excused. Run off and hide or something. I don't really care.
I'm sorry, my lord.
What? Must I repeat myself? Get out of here already.
I politely Tynos and his sealing have long been considered a myth among my people. If he truly has returned, then I owe it to my fallen brethren to investigate, even if we were forced to leave it. This place is still our home.
Do you not understand? I, a god, am the one who sealed Tynos in the first place. You have no place in this fight.
I'm well aware. However, you'll have to excuse this mortal for her sense of duty.
Were you Celestials always so stubborn?
Ahead lies the downtown district. It once held a command center, the cathedral, and the residential area where I grew up.
Were there any survivors when High Mountain was attacked?
Those I knew of are now gone.
Well, that simplifies things then. I think I'll blow this place to bits later.
But why?
Because I feel like it and because I can. Now, stay here so you don't get in my way.
How can he be so...
Scorch 100... which aspect did I seal here again? Oh, right. Blasphemy. Better deal with this before that meddling girl catches up. No cracks in...
Good. I made it in time.
So, not even the hordes of darkness can keep you from nipping at my heels.
I simply followed the path you cleared for yourself.
Do you really have to give a retort for everything I say?
So, this is what an intact seal looks like. Wait. This seal has been tampered with.
Nonsense. I'm the only one capable of removing it.
It hasn't been undone. Instead, it seems to have been infused with something. So not only did Kronos' influence leak out from the crack in the last seal, but now this seal has signs of direct interference.
So that's how it is. Stand back.
What? My lord, please reconsider. We know someone has tampered with the seals. Removing them could be a trap.
Tampering and traps are the tools of cowards. I pay no heed to cowards. Do you know why? Because they're weak. I almost let too much power slip. The whole place could have come down. Do you understand now? It doesn't matter who messed with the seals or why. I always win in the end. Pathetic. When will these weaklings learn? They could prepare for 1,000 years, and they wouldn't even scratch me.
This miasma, it looks like it's being drawn to somewhere. What does this all mean? My lord, look. Up in the sky. This is exactly what I was worried about. The fragments of Tynos aren't being fully destroyed. The two you've unsealed, and all the underlings you've defeated are somehow vaporizing and coalescing into that mass in the sky. Please listen to me. You must not release the final seal. Tynos may be revived completely, or worse. My lord?
Tell me something. What does it matter?
What are you saying?
So what if Tynos is revived? Are you saying he would defeat me?
That's not what this is about.
Honestly, I let him off too easy, sealing him away. This time, I'll eradicate him for good. And after that, I'll do the same to the adversary. And this Aaron person, the world, will know my might.
Do you even understand what you're saying? Someone came to High Mountain and altered seals that you made. There are clearly forces at work here that we don't understand yet. Whatever is forming above us is not the Tynos you once knew. Yet you want to unleash an ancient god of evil upon the world just to sate your bellicose whims?
Oh, your people thought of Tynos as a god of evil? Ha! To me, he was always just some wild animal. You seem to be misunderstanding something, though. So I'll do you a favor and explain it. I don't care. The strong get to decide what matters. And if I, the strongest being in existence, say something doesn't matter, then it doesn't matter. Simple as that.
Are you really a god?
You'll understand once I incinerate Tynos and his lackeys. But get in my way, and you'll burn with them.
Here.
What do you think you're doing?
It's all so clear to me now. You truly don't care at all. Not about the safety of the world, nor of good and evil. But there's something I've always wanted to ask you if I got the chance. I was told that you, the sun god Mitra, are the patron and protector of the Celestials. But do you have any idea what your followers have been through? The Celestials waited and waited for the day that you'd return to us unshaken in our faith. We fought to our last in service of your will, even as our homes and loved ones burned around us. The path I've walked has been paved by the countless deaths of my people. Do you understand?
Are you finished?
No, I am not. There is no greater insult than to learn that the god we so desperately prayed for never cared about us to begin with. I can still hear my comrades calling your name with their last breaths. The name of a capricious, self-serving, false idol. You are no god of mine, and I won't allow you to remove the final seal. The world doesn't deserve to be thrown into chaos just so you can stroke your own ego. I will defeat Tynos on my own before he can recover.
No god of mine. Interesting. The finals. Time to put an end to this once and for all. I wonder where she ran off to. Hopefully not to where I think she is.
Another step. I will defend this seal with my life.
Do you seriously think you can stop me?
Probably not, but doubt will not stay my blade.
You know, I've taken a liking to you. The last Celestial raises her sword against the Sun God. The bards won't be able to contain her. Here, you forgot this.
That sword will do nothing for me now. I've renounced you as my god.
You did say that. But answer me this. Why have you rejected me? Is it because I didn't personally come to your rescue?
I never wish to be saved. I just can't follow a god who acts like you do. My will won't allow it.
Then one last question before I fulfill your death wish. What empowers you to defy me?
It began when the adversaries defeated you and the other ancient gods in Cernia. Afterward, the Celestials lived each and every day awaiting your return. Or perhaps the wait itself became our reason for being, as we slowly forgot why we had started waiting in the first place. Then, when war came to High Mountain, my people sacrificed their home and their lives to keep Azor safe. In Cernia, the Order of Mitra was established, and priests feuded with one another under your many names. Through all of this, I lost so much in pursuit of your will. But at my lowest moment, stripped of even my faith, the adversary shook me from my misery and gave me the courage to carry on. I'm done living in service of an uncaring god like you. The people of today are locked in a struggle to decide the destiny of the world. People on both sides of the conflict are giving their all, and I choose to stand with those who would defend the world. So even if I find you among my foes, I will not hesitate.
It takes guts to say that kind of blasphemy straight to a god.
But why?
I gave this gift to your people so one who is worthy could wield it. And it seems you have proven yourself.
I don't understand. I've abandoned the faith. Why would it respond now of all times?
Azor is an extension of me. My chosen someone with the mettle to not only face fate head-on, but to force it into submission and shape it to their will. I have no blessings for those who cower and wait endlessly for a savior. So take up my blade and carve your own path to salvation. You're only allowed out when I let you out. Let's finish this. Well, you just couldn't stay in your place, could you? Say, how did you open that crack in the seal? Did someone come see you while you were locked up? Still the silent type, eh? Can't say I didn't try. Just so you know, you swallowed someone I become quite... So I won't be pulling any punches this time.
Kronos attacked. That storm came out of nowhere. I can't feel my limbs. They won't move. It's so quiet here. Am I dead? So this is what it's like.
Can you still see it when you close your eyes? The bolts of lightning from the sky, high mountain and its people in flames. I still see it. Surely you see it too. The sun didn't dare show its face that day, did it?
My comrades who died that day, did they experience this too?
Holy swords, gods. Aren't you sick of them yet? Why did so many people have to lose their lives over a useless hunk of metal?
Holy swords, gods, duties. I'm so tired of it all, Roland. Why did I do those things? What was it for?
I didn't have anywhere to go. That's what happens when everyone you know and love gets slaughtered. That sword, you ever look real close at it? You know, meditate on its inscription? In the old tongue, Alvatians say, Inwe ante. My old tongue is rusty, but I think it means salvation is in Cernium. So, Seren, have you found your salvation?
Salvation. What does that word mean to me?
Seren, it seems that the prophecy isn't ready to come true just yet. Maybe it'll come true tomorrow, or next year, or long after we're dead. But don't you think we owe it to the future to keep on fighting? After all, if we fall here, then we'll never see the prophecy fulfilled.
Prophecies of divine intervention. None of it matters anymore. I can't give up here. I still haven't reclaimed my fate.
My chosen someone with the metal to not only face fate head-on, but to force it into submission and shape it to their will. So take up my blade and carve your own path to salvation.
The only way is to make it true by my hand.
Not what's that? She survived. I knew you wouldn't go down that easy. But who said you were allowed to interrupt my fight?
You told me to carve my own path, did you not?
Ha! I see you've gotten used to the sword. I wouldn't mind some help annihilating this pest. How about I give you the honor of backing me up?
I gratefully accept.
See that? I told you he was no match for me. So, damn I...
That should take care of that.
You ignore me, but still wield my holy blade. To think a blasphemer like you ended up my chosen. Still, I'm impressed you escaped Tynos' clutches by yourself.
The void nearly took me. We won here today, but once more ancient gods like Tynos awaken, Grandis will be thrown into chaos. What's more, we have evidence that a third party was involved with what happened here, for reasons unknown. Someone's trying to manipulate the ancient gods.
Probably. Not that I mind much, though. It seems like the world's been overrun with pretenders while I was taking my nap. This will be their warning that tricks won't work on me. It's high time that every being in existence knows the truth. That I am the most powerful there is.
I fear the greatest agent of chaos may end up being you.
By the way, as my chosen, you have the right to join in my holy conference.
Have you listened to a word I've said?
We shall start by crushing that conniving little adversary. Come and share in the glory of my victory.
I have to find my own way. All my life, I've been the slave of duty. I've never been able to choose my path. My fate was never my own. I don't know what future awaits me anymore. But I will be the one to decide it. That's how I'll find my salvation.
I see. And you'd continue even if it meant making an enemy.
If that comes to pass, then so be it.
Then hear this proclamation of the sun god Mitra. Any enemy you make on your journey will be my enemy as well. The grace of the sun shines upon you. Go forth. Struggle all you want.
Thank you, Mitra. What the?
What's going on?
How?
I killed him. I know I did.
Look up there. Tynos has transformed.
What is that?
It's High Mountain. He's fused with it somehow. And that's not all. I can feel his influence spreading out across Grandis.
Hold on. He never had this kind of power in the past. Where did that shape on his face come from?
It's a magical mark. No doubt the work of the same saboteur that tampered with the seals. I can think of only one person with the power to do this to an ancient god. Jaren Darman. If we don't act quickly, Tynos could become unstoppable. Mitra, we need to work together. Mitra?
This is more like it. That scrap before was just the warm-up. Playtime's over. This fight is officially God's own. Get out of here. You'll just be in my way.
I can't leave now. All of Grandis is at risk. I refuse to run away. We will fight to get...
Are you deaf? Or do you just lack any sense at all?
Mitra.
Last warning.
This battle is important to me. I won't be in the way.
Please. You would have died 1,000 times by now if I moved it. This is a fight between gods. If you won't leave, then at least sit quietly and watch what happens to those who dare oppose the great sun god Mitra.
Don't do this alone. Something strange is happening here. Why take this risk?
Oh, right. Since I am still technically your patron, I may as well give you a mission. This fight may take a while, so go on ahead and teach that adversary a lesson. But you will leave the finishing blow to me, understand?
Mitra! Mitra!
No more distractions. Let's go all out! It's just like the old days, eh, but this time's for keeps.
How long was I out? Oh no. The mountain. Which means Kronos has been defeated. And Mitra. Why? Why did you have to? Now there's truly nothing left. My people, my home, my duty, my God. All gone. I'm free. Yet, despite that, there's only one thing I can think to do. I must find Jared Darmore, the man who had my people killed, the man who had my home destroyed, the man behind everything. I don't care what you are, nor how many apostles you have. I will make you pay for what you've done. This is my fate and my salvation.